Have you ever turned on the light switch and nothing happens? What do? Most often, most people would call a service repairman and wonder about what's wrong and how much it's going to cost you. I'm a senior automation engineer and I've changed a lot of bad light switches in my day, mostly on a bigger scale than your everyday household light switch. But before we get started on changing, you'll need to gather certain supplies that you'll need to be required for you to change out the light switch. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver, a flat screwdriver, a voltage meter, and you'll need some electrical tape, Scotch 33. But before you get started, you also need to be safe. You'll need to wear certain personal protective equipment, which would be safety goggles and or safety glasses. You'll also need to make sure and verify that the voltage is turned off at the breaker box. Sometimes it's located in your house and sometimes it's located in your garage. You should be able to know where that is. But once you've found the breaker box, you'll be able to find the circuit, you'll turn it off, and you should be, once it's turned off, you'll need to lock the breaker box. Once it's locked, it prevents you, it's called lockout tagout. You can find certain information or more detailed information about lockout tagout from www.osha.gov lockout tagout. Now that you've saved and you are where you are and you know that the breaker box is locked out, you need to verify that there is no power on the switch. But first you've got to take the switch cover off the switch. By doing this, you'll take the flat screwdriver and you'll remove the cover. But once the cover is off, you need to verify that there is no voltage. So you'll take the voltage meter from your supply list and you make sure it's set on the voltage setting. You'll take the black lead and you would take the red lead. And you'll take the red lead and place it on the terminal, copper terminal of the switch, and the black lead on the ground terminal of the switch box cover. Now that we've safely and effectively checked and make sure there's no power on our light switch, we can continue on to change out the bad light switch. You'll be doing that by taking a Phillips screwdriver. It'll remove the switch from the switch box. Once you have removed it, you'll see two copper terminals. You'll have two black wires on those terminals. The black wires, you'll need to take note of where those black wires land once you go to the device itself, which could be a ceiling fan, a lamp, or actually a light bulb. And you'll have the source coming from the power, which is your breaker box. Now that you've removed that, you can start effectively taking the new light switch and putting it back to where it was. And those two nodes where the black wire was, you would take and put them exactly back like it was. Now that you have been able to replace the old switch with the new switch, you'll put things back like it was in the order that they came off by using the same tools as you are here. You're taking a Phillips screwdriver and you're going to take the flat screwdriver and put the cover back on. Once you've completed putting the cover back on, you will also want to clean up your mess. You know, you might create some mess here and there, but kind of pick up after yourself so that you don't make anybody upset. In conclusion, you have successfully changed the bad light switch and you've replaced it, but now you can say that you've done it for yourself. You can be a DIYer yourself that most people would call the cost of the light switch, and you can take it and do it yourself. Not only can you take it and do it yourself, but you can show other people how to change out the light switch. Could be a family member, could be a close friend, or no matter who. But as you can see, that you can save yourself many dollars by doing this, and you can help your friends and neighbors also save money by doing this.